Hey, it's CRAY-BANZ, and in this video, I want to show you how you can get some pretty insane kill streaks, even if you're not like insanely good at this game. And this is the kind of strategy that tryhards will probably dislike you for, if we can say that. They might say it a little bit more eloquently in the game chat. However, this is extremely effective. I think this is something that's a little bit overlooked, and it really can get you basically free kill streaks if you can just get to 5 kills. So even if you're not a pro Call of Duty player, you don't play the game all the time, you don't put a ton of hours in, you can be dropping team deathmatch games where you're putting in 35 plus kills using this strategy. So let's jump in. I'm going to show you the loadouts. So for your actual guns, it doesn't really matter that much. You just want to use a primary that you feel comfortable getting kills with, that you're good at using and that you like, because you're really only going to need it to get the first 5 kills or so. So as you can see, I'm running the MP5 Sand Snake with just a few attachments, the mini barrel, the stock, FTAC collapsible, rubberized grip tape. I think just because, well, you know what? I'm switching that to stippled grip tape. But anyways, I've got the mags on it, and I've got the operator foregrip, just standard loadout. Use whatever you want, really. Secondary, same thing. You don't want to use overkill because of the perks. So for the perks, you want to be able to use EOD. The reason for EOD is because it's going to reduce the amount of explosive damage you take. So if you run into a claymore, you get hit with an RPG, you get hit with a grenade, a Simtex, it's going to make those not kill you in one shot. So normally claymore, boom, you're dead. With EOD, you're going to survive one of them at a time. So this is really important when you're trying to get kill streaks, because you don't want to be, at 4 kills you're about to get your first kill streak and you run into a claymore or you get hit with an RPG, because that just sucks, obviously. And on a lot of maps, people are throwing those around everywhere. So EOD for the first one. For this last one, or perk 3, you want to use shrapnel. That's my personal opinion, because you want to be running claymores, because once you're past those first 5 kills, you're going to be doing some camping, and you want to be able to have more than one claymore to protect the area that you're actually camping in. And then for perk 2, this is the most important one, and you want to put kill chain. So kill chain, in my opinion, is a very overpowered perk when it comes to just raw power at getting kill streaks and getting high score games using kill streaks. I used to use hardline because I just didn't know what kill chain was, because hardline, it'll get you to your score streak in 1 less kill, but with kill chain, your kill streak kills count towards your next kill streak. So for example, let's jump in and I'll show you the kill streaks that I'm using and that I recommend for this, and I'll explain that a little bit more. So you're running around, you get to 5 kills, and you get the cruise missile. You send the cruise missile out, it gets 3 kills. Now those kills are going to count towards your next kill streak. So that's going to get you from the cruise missile straight to the VTOL jet, which you normally have to run around and get more kills to actually get that. So that's insanely powerful, and I'll explain why I'm using these specific kill streaks in a minute. But you get your 5 kills from running around, you send out the cruise missile, it's going to get 1 to 3 kills. You might have to go out and get the other 2 yourself. For me, the cruise missile averages about 1.5 kills per use. Sometimes you just miss, you hit a roof, nobody's outside, they all run inside, anything like that. But on maps where they're like shoot house or something, they're all spawning on one side, or in like a ground war, you can get a significant amount of kills. And I would say about 30 to 50% of the time I use a cruise missile, it just gets me straight to the VTOL. So now you've got the VTOL, and you send it out, it's going to do that first bombing run, say that gets a kill, and then it does it gets 3 more kills. Now you're immediately at the gunship, and you can literally do this just while camping a room. As much as some people are going to hate that, you're going to be the one in the gunship. So now you just went from 5 kills straight to a gunship, and you're flying around dominating. So the reason for the actual kill streaks that I'm using, the cruise missile, it's fast, easy to use, and it can get a significant amount of kills. Often it can get you straight to the VTOL. So With something like the cluster strike, for me, it's super hit or miss. Most of the time, I think I just get no one. I think I'm not very good at using them, so that's probably part of it. With the precision airstrike, I honestly don't really know the difference between the two, so they're basically the same to me. With a sentry gun, I do not know why the sentry gun is a higher kill streak than the cruise missile. The sentry gun, from all the times that I've used it, which I think I've used it over 50 times, it has gotten 0 to 1 kills and usually just gets broken almost as soon as I place it. Maybe, again, I'm just bad at it. I also found that most of the good spots you could put a sentry gun, they won't let you place it. And so I've died so many times just trying to place the sentry gun. So if I want to put it on a balcony, if I want to put it on some high vantage point, like just on top of a car or a van or a train or anything like that, it won't let me do it. And so I just end up holding out the sentry gun and just getting shot. So I don't like that one. With the Wheelson, you actually have to drive it around. So while you're driving it around, you're probably going to get killed because someone's going to run into where you're laying down and just shoot you or knife you or execute you or do the finishing move or whatever. So I don't like the ones that you actually have to operate yourself for a significant amount of time. That brings us to the VTOL. All you do, you pull out your little iPad, you look where the enemies are on the map, and you drop it down, and it's going to do the rest of the work. And then it can also even follow you around in game if you just hold down square on PS4 or I guess it would be X on Xbox, or I don't know what it would be on PC. But it can actually follow you around and it'll actually protect the area, which is going to help you get up to the AC-130. Or I guess it's called gunship in this game. But then, like with white phosphorus, it's not really going to get you kills. The chopper gunner, it's good, but in my experience, I only get just under 5 kills per use with it. Whereas with the gunship, I get 7.88 kills per use, so almost 8, which is about 3 more kills than the chopper gunner. And I think the reason is the chopper gunner is much easier to shoot down because it's closer. It's also more noticeable, so they'll be like, okay, there's this giant loud thing flying around, I need to go shoot that down. And then also it doesn't seem to do as well at suppressing the enemies, in my opinion, as the gunship, because the gunship, you can switch between guns rapidly, just mowing people down before they really even get a chance to aim their rockets at you. So this is the setup. In my opinion, super OP. Right now, this is definitely my favorite kill streak setup, especially with kill chain. It almost feels unfair when I use this, and that's why I think you'll like it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys some gameplay of actually using this successfully to get that gunship and go on some pretty fun kill streaks. So let's dive in.
Go for launch. Hardpoint contest. Location secured. Jaguar secure. Doorway. Hardpoint contest. Nice shot, good kill.
Tracker 321, speak with Good to go, weapons free.
Hardpoint locked. Enemy UAV overhead.
Coordinates sent. Hit that.
Horseman 3-1 arriving on station, ready for tasking.
Friendly IAV dropping in. Guns ready.
Rhino 2-3 on station. Yes, from above. Clear to engage. Open fire.
Enemy UAV overhead.
Got one running.
Allied missile on the way.
45 net. Far away. 105 ready.
Enemy in the compound. Friendly UAV online.
105 ready. We're coming apart.
Hostiles at Delta. Go.
Multiple contacts. Remove.
Hostiles at Delta. Go. Taking aim. Hostiles at Delta. Go.
Directed.
Friendly UAV online. Capturing ground.
Fuel tanks are dry. We're heading back to...
Hostiles at Delta. Friendly precision airstrike on the way.